Alrighty. Well, I didn't work on the Jeep yesterday, but I am going to this week, but because I looked at the calendar and realized I got 4 weeks left to get this thing done. So I need to go ahead and get the motor in it, get it running, and then hurry up and get the front stuff for the lift and all that stuff, but I'm not going to buy that stuff till I get it running. In the meantime, I'm going to go ahead and assemble this 2,000 pound engine stand, which, I mean, it's fairly simple. It comes practically, everything you need. All you got to do is put the wheels on where those pieces are, and then bolt the upright up to it, and then put the supports on the upright, and then put the bolts in here, and then you're practically done. So, first thing, I'm not even going to follow the instructions on how they exactly say when to put it together, but I'm going to put these in here on both sides. Put those in on both sides, and then bolt this upright down. And then its two supports go down, I believe, right there. Yeah, they go down back, bolt through back there. So let me get these on, and then I'll put that on. But I mean, this is going to be a really short video, but I'm going to put these on. It's a tight fit. The other side went in a lot easier than this. Alrighty. Now I got that done. Upright. Should bolt straight through there with one of these bolts. Two of these bolts, I mean. So, yeah. There's probably 4 long bolts. Well, I don't know. Let's see. Alright, so this is fairly simple. The 2 longest ones go down through here, because this tube's thicker. So, yeah. Takes 2 longer bolts, put them through there, bolt it down. I'll get the sizes in a second. Alrighty, after tightening this down, I used the impact and a crescent wrench. Next, you take these side pieces and put them on. The thing is, all the bolts besides 4 bolts have 2 washers. So this long bolt only, these long bolts only have 1 washer. Put the washer on the side where the nut is. To be honest, it'd be better to get a second washer and put it on top. I'm pretty sure I have some washers somewhere from what left over when I built my bumper on my Yukon. I don't feel like getting them right now. But it would definitely be a good idea to put washers on the nut side. Same thing with these. There's only nut side on the bolt side. Same with these. There's only a washer on the nut side. But these 4 right here are for mounting to the plate. You definitely want all the washers for that on both sides. But yeah, just put one of the short bolts through here. Put the 2 sides on. Go through there, put the 2 sides on. You can tell how crappy their bending process is. You got that slack there, you got that slack there, so these are going to bend when you tighten them down. But go ahead and tighten down, And last thing, honestly, is just assembling that. So, and last but not least, you can take this, slide it in, put the pin through, and then you can put this on. And I don't know if it actually completely matters where you do it and which ones go where. On the picture it shows the long ones on these facing down, and this one on these on the top. So I need to flip this plate over but keep these arms where they are. But put the fat washers on the back and put the skinny washers on the front. And these you keep loose until you get the motor on it. You keep it loose so you can line it up to the motor, and then you tighten it up when you mount the motor. But yeah, this was a really short video, and I mean it's pretty much self-explanatory. The legs you just slot the pins through. Those you put the long bolts through. Short bolts, a short bolt. The short bolts with double washers you put on this, and then the pin. And this all you do is slide one of these handles off, and slide one of the handles off, and put it in the back, and then slide the handle back, and then that's how you turn the motor. But yeah, and since this, I don't know why. I'm guessing they use the same upright for both the 1 ton. Actually, that is correct. 1 ton is 2,000 pounds. So never mind. I was getting 1 ton confused with 1,000 pound, because I have a 1,000 pound engine stand that doesn't have the legs that fold up. The legs are it just has a centerpiece that goes straight forward. This one you can fold up out of the way. Why did I get 2,000 besides the 1,000 one? The 1,000 one's like 40 something bucks. This one is usually about 150 ish, but I got it on sale. So I didn't pay too much more than I would have if I would have got the 1,000. Just I'd rather get the one that's heavier duty. The 4.0 doesn't weigh but 500 pounds, but if I ever get anything that is close to 1,000 pounds, a diesel, for instance, it'd be good to have a heavier duty one. It's a Harbor Freight assembly of a Harbor Freight 1 ton engine stand. So I got that ready for hopefully later this week when I pull the motor out. I mean, it's pretty self-explanatory. It's going to be a short video. I will definitely do, after I use it, I'll definitely, tell you, hey, I mean, I'm only putting a motor on it once, but tell you, I guess how it holds up, if everything bolts up right, and all that stuff when I get to it. One final thing. This is it folded up, in its fold-up position. So you could put it where you need to. Just lift the legs, do that, and it's got a little rolly leg in the front. Now, obviously it's not, it can tip over. So if you're going to put it somewhere, make sure this part is facing where if it falls, it'll fall into a wall or fall into something. You don't want to put that part against a wall and have this part out, especially if you have kids or something that like to climb on stuff, because start to climb on that, and that's going to fall over on them. And this is pretty, this isn't light. This is pretty darn heavy. So yeah, and it's not light. So if that falls on somebody, especially a little kid, it's not good. So just make sure if you do have it in folded up position, it's out of the way. And if it is going to fall, make sure this is facing towards a wall or something, to where if it tries to fall, it's just going to hit a wall. Or, better yet, have a chain on it. If it's going to be up against a wall, like oxygen settling tanks, put a chain around it if you have little kids or something running around. So, yeah. Talk to y'all later.